In 2019, there were 36,000 total traffic fatalities. Of those 36,000, 10,000 were alcohol-related traffic fatalities. That means 28% of those fatalities were from alcohol. According to National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, one alcohol-related death occurs every 52 minutes. Why this matters in our lives is because young people are the most at risk for drunk driving. Drivers aged 21 to 24 account for 27% of all fatal alcohol-impaired crashes. I want to share a story about why this is relevant in our day and in our society. So, on Halloween night, there was a drunk driving crash here in Orem, and I want to share part of this article that talks about it. It says, shortly after midnight, 43-year-old Session Dow and her son, Tobias, had stopped their Kia sedan in the right emergency lane of I-15, southbound in Orem. The pair had run out of gas and had pulled off to the side of the road. While the sedan remained on the side of the road, Utah Highway Patrol says a Toyota pickup truck driven by 22-year-old Kesley Pope drifted into the emergency lane and struck the vehicle. New court documents say Session was killed in the crash, while Tobias later died at an area hospital. Authorities say they could smell alcohol coming from Pope when they spoke with her. When they searched her vehicle, they found a marijuana pipe with residue inside. Pope's breath alcohol content of alcohol was 0.10 according to authorities. The Utah County Attorney's Office has now charged Pope with 2 counts of automobile homicide, second-degree felonies. In Utah, a second-degree felony has a possible prison term of 1 to 15 years and a possible fine up to $10,000. I share this story because obviously Pope was driving drunk and the consequences were fatal. This family is now left without a mom, and the 16-year-old son is now, he's passed on. He's no longer with us. So today I hope that you will have a deeper understanding of the impact that drunk driving can have on society and ways you can help stop this fatal disaster. First, I just want to talk about some of the chilling statistics of drunk driving, and then I'll talk about some of the consequences of drunk driving, and then third, I'll talk about how we can prevent it. So first off, here are some eye-opening stats about drunk driving that you'll want to hear. The NHTSA reports that drinking and driving costs more than $44 billion in deaths and damages annually. The NHTSA also reports in a recent year more than 230 children were killed in drunk driving crashes. Now on to my next point, the consequences of drunk driving. Charges range from misdemeanors to felony offenses, and penalties for impaired driving can include driver's license revocation, fines, and jail time. It is also extremely expensive. A first-time offense can cost the driver upwards to $10,000 in fines and legal fees. So even if you avoid physical injury to your person or another, drunk driving can negatively impact your insurance. Even the best car insurance companies' rates will be affected if your driving record shows that you've driven under the influence or have driven while intoxicated. Now on to my final point, how to prevent drunk driving. First off, you can use rideshare. Grabbing a sober ride is easier than ever, thanks to the addition of ride-sharing companies. Services like Uber and Lyft are largely available throughout the US and often at a much more affordable price than a traditional taxi. Second off, the best thing that you might have to do is just nothing at all. If you're at a safe place where you can stay until the morning, it's better to just sleep it off at a trusted friend's house or nearby hotel than to risk driving home. So, after talking about some of the chilling statistics of drunk driving, the consequences of drunk driving, and how we can prevent drunk driving, I hope that you now have a deeper understanding of the impact that it can have on society and ways that you can help stop this fatal crime. I would urge all to drink responsibly and be a force for good when it comes to ending drunk driving.